course, there's Hood in the Hall Ambulance Special. Keith Van Houten, number 64. Mark Meach, and already we have trouble. That's number 4, Steve Johnson, spinning down the front straightaway, and Ed Gibber from Vacaville spinning in turn number. Got back into the program. Spin coming up. Looks like, oh, number 4, Johnson, and number 35, Keith Van Houten. They were loose out of turn 4. I thought there might be trouble in turn number 2 where they would spin. They did a great job saving it. Unfortunately, not quite enough. Randy Moore also involved in that. You see the number 34 car up there of Randy Moore. But again, in the driver's mind, oh, trouble in turn number 2. That's Danny Crafton getting touched by number 7, Roy Testa. That is a man from Tulare, California, one of the few Fords out there. And another car trying to miss him, number 2, Ed Gibber. So Gibber not having a good, rough meeting out there. Starting with the wall in turn 3 was Ed Gibber. Already trouble. We're going back to green, and it's Kenny Zapper and another car spinning right out, I believe, Roy Testa. So Testa in trouble. Oh, what happened in turn number 3 and 4? Keith Van Houten crawling all over one of the other cars, and it looked like Stramiska going a lot of damage. And back to yellow, and it's number 62 of Mike Hood and number 2, Ed Gibber. They're side by side. They've got contact at a turn number 4, and it's Hood tire Pontiac of Jerry Bauer from Meridian, Idaho, as he trouble in turn number 2. That's Ken Peterson sliding out there, and another car. They're both there on the lap, and I gotta believe Larry and Roman Galzinski now making a move on Jerry Bauer. Well, contact at turn number 3. Roman Galzinski and Jerry Bauer. Oh, and Jerry Collins did a fantastic job missing tonight's race. There's Jansen one more time, and Dan Press. Again, the man who started on the back position, 31st, and a promoter's off because of the clutch problem he had during qualifying. It snapped. It went clean off. And I have to believe at this point, oh, just as I was just going to say something, the engine goes on Gary Collins. And look what he does. He pulls it to the grass area very quickly. That's Gary Collins, and he has got to really fight that steering wheel. No power steering that car. He makes contact with Lauren Kelly, number 20. And Dave Bird has to really put on the binder to miss him. And number 37, Doug George from Matt Water.
One car, Mark Bowl, could not start off the grid, so he's pushed it behind the wall. The green flag is out.
Heavy traffic as they try to come up to full speed. You saw what Ned was talking about in the very first lap. It's very tight here at the end of the front stretch.
It really is, and that accident happened at the very tail end of the field, so there were no other cars buried.
The case, the car number 07 erupts an engine. That's Dave Scheidecker here down toward turn 1. The car fills with smoke. Here comes Pox trying to avoid Scheidecker, gets in the oil. He spins up toward turn 1, but Scheidecker's car now is on fire, having erupted an engine. His Chevrolet now getting on the grass. He's trying to get the car slowed down. The 38-year-old driver will try to climb out of the car as it fills up with flames and smoke. He just bails out, rolls on the ground, and safety crews were on their way to him, where just moments ago he now they're entering turn 1. It'll be a great effort for him. Trouble up in turn 1. One car hard on the wall. Oh, heavy contact.
That's Mark Perry in car 01, and Butch Miller coming in, hit him. It looks like he might have broken a fuel line in the car number 2. Gasoline is spilled on the racetrack. Thurkettle, who was running in 3rd place. Darrell Walter beat everybody out of the pits, but we see Thurkettle in car number 4 tried to get out of the pits. Number 5 was trying to get in. Okay, Thurkettle backs up now, gets some open space, and accelerates out of the pits. And then here comes the car number 17 of Randy Olson and Wham.
That's the car number 17 of Randy Olson. That was in that shunt there in the pits. Having a Hornaday just can't quite do it. 2 laps to go. It'll be white flag next time by.
Ooh,
contact. Hornaday slams the wall. He came into contact with Toby Butler.
Whoa, we got several cars stopped. Bob Lyons. Ron Hornaday Jr. loses it in turn 2.
Ron Hornaday holds his position well, but on lap 31, spins with number 127. A trip to the pit area for body work and a tire change.
The green flag came out, and immediately there was more trouble. Coming out of turn 2, it was the 07 car of Dave Scheidecker spinning all alone and tagging the infield wall.
Trouble. One car bouncing off the wall.
Another 10 to 20 laps. That way we can go all the way to the end. Okay, this man, Dan Press, he's no stranger to championship challenge.
And again, this is at speed.
Yeah, the right rear definitely flat there. He went straight across. Now watch this car. Wow.
This is at speed. There goes Corelli. That's Germone. Wow. And the 56 of
And there's Rick Corelli, Chevrolet Lumina. We got a geyser here, got a gusher, guys. Apparently his car, unfortunately, overheating. And they're getting ready to go.
Pit stop. But Cox really getting around these turns great. Oh, he comes in here too hard. Comes into 7 too hard. Gets up in the sand. He's going to lose all that he gained there and more too if he don't get run over. Well, he didn't get run over, but boy, he lost a lot of time.
Oh, it's trouble right in front of you, Ned.
Yeah, the car number 56 spins around.
Not really any problems as they head back towards turn 10 and then turn 11 at Jerry Pump.
Got to give a call to Chris Shannon, guys, making only his 3rd ever Southwest Tour start as we have a car in the Toolies over in the, he comes back on the course.
See the white car.
There's 30, about 3 or 4 of these.
And there goes the Wonder Bar car again.
Yes, the wrong way.
Out here because AJ, look at this. Butler gets.
Good battle up front. Couple of cars. One car loops around. That's Will Harper. And Will Harper out of Tarzana, California.
Gets tapped and spins around. He was on the move towards the front as we saw him.
Yeah, Ford car, Ned. Was
yes, it did look like some smoke was coming up the straightaway. It slows into turn. They get together, and around goes the car number 24.
See the Hooper car going under, and he's going to, oh, he and the 89 make contact and spin right in front of him.
is right on the rear fender of Randy Olson in that 12, and Olson hits the fence down the front straightaway.
Boy, and he hit it hard, and it happened just as back to the line as they do NASCAR style. Whoa! And into the wall hard goes the man that was on the move. Kirk Rogers, the 99 car, has slammed hard in.
Come on around and join the field at the end.
Uh-oh, card going down to the grass. Once again, Yamashiro got...
All right, Chevrolet Lumina owned by Ron Hornaday. Now, Reback is an SCCA driver as he now goes sideways and spins, and Germoni is involved. These two cars punching that throttle.
Rader leading the field up into turn 2. Oh, car got off in the grass, hit the 55 car, spun him around, and now the rest of the field's got to try to avoid him as they come up over the second turn. Oh, a big pile up.
Milk. It's milk.
Oh, that's a gas can.
Well, let's go to Glenn in his pit.
Well, guys, he came in to take care of that little problem for a gas and go, and he went before the gas got through, took off with the gas can still attached to the car. I think that's the fluid you saw leaking out. He's probably already worn a hole in that thing. Going to have to come back in unless that gas can detaches itself on its own.
And it appears it's not going to. This has gone from bad to worse. How just a bit. Yeah, here's real good racing. Here's the good racing I was talking about. It's Ron Hornaday. Really,
got a car loose.
Boy. Oh, and he took Hornaday with him. Mike Bonicelli. Oh, and it's not over. Ooh. Is that our pole sitter? Yes, it is.
Jeff Crow, and I'm glad. And
Whoa,
look,
we have
contact between Crow and Hornaday there. You can see it. Both cars, in fact, they use each other to straighten each other out. Wow, they've hit again, and now they have taken Danny Crafton into it, and Crow has lost all control. You see him slam into the wall there. Boy, that's
He is waging battle back there with Jim Englebright.
Oops, around we go.
The car number 33, M.K. Kenke, our point leader in Southwest Tour competition.
Oh, and the 20 car around Englebright goes right in the middle of the racetrack. Unfortunately, he's backing, and so far no one has made contact with him, and he's still backing around. It looks like that the whole field is going by.
Formed back in 1986.
Uh-oh, that red car's out in Never Never Land. He made it back there okay. Oh, and he's back in Never Never Land again, then. That's Prince. Been around this time. Darrell Prince up in the... Yeah, there we are in turn 2. Some contact between... That's the 58 and the red car. They just get hung together, cannot become separated, and they just go directly off the track together.
That's Paul Dubé in the 58 from Victorville.
turn 7 here on the outside. Let's see if he maybe work. Oh, they get together a little bit. The 5-car spins right in front. Well, he did. He saved it. Thought he was going on around. Close call for Hornaday, and also finally was able to get the car in reverse. I'm sorry. There we see Charlie Saeed. Mac McGarry goes around, and just Charlie Saeed trying to miss him. He loses control, trying to miss McGarry. Yeah, but as slow as he's going, it won't take long. Oh, and the tire's falling apart, and fenders flying every place. Is that going to bring out a caution flag? Has fiberglasses all over the racetrack.
For the Tour. Big 3-car crash involving Harry Brady, number 3, whose car caught fire. They took the skin off it today. And number 2 got off to a little bit of a bump and bang start, and then here running through the speedy dry, a bump, run, and spin. Scattered the field and sent again 3 cars collide.
Speedway hit right there.
Yeah. Here's Terry Henry.
Terry Henry's going, oh, man.
Ouch. There's the inside wall.
You see him right here? They go in. He goes up, gets into the side of the 77 car. Around they go. And guess who moves?
Moving in from the bottom. Lion comes up. Gets a little swirly and then gets tagged.
Well, he had a lot of help, but he helped.
Moved up to the Tour. Big trouble, and it's Rodman right in the middle of it with Lion, Trickle, the 7 of Ron Eaton, and the 4 of Dennis Dyer.
Boy, Ron Eaton went in there hard.
Condition. Well, we asked Rick Crawford as he comes here to start his. Oh, big crash. It's coming off the wall, and into Crawford was Jim Engelbright.
Oh, crash. Moronsky and Wayne.
Green comes out. Kankey has a problem, and we got a big crash here on the main straightaway.
Oh,
Kankey and Alsop both involved. So is the 57 of Mike Pratt.
He's leading them down. His brother's now worked his way
Whoa, trouble right away. We got cars in the wall as they come off the 4th turn. Bob Lyon piles in. Other cars getting involved. Sean Monroe gets through. The 5 of Germoni is there. The 82 car very much. And tires may be a little cooled down too because we've been under caution for several laps. Let's show you one more look from our camera outside the main straightaway as we slow it down. That was the
And here is the tire barrier. The 21 car was Peterson. Watch Shepard. There's Shepard behind. There's Peterson there. His car goes backwards now. Georgia, the 95 car of Kenny Shepard. Right at our robotic camera. Look at some of the action just a second ago on the racetrack. The 85 car, Kyle, he tries to hang on.
These cars, when you're coming out of there, you're coming out under power. Car gets away one way, you think you got
There it is. Boom, but he hit a ton.
He did hit it pretty.
Center, but can Doug McCown?
Oh, what happened to McCown? Did he blow up?
Roger, Craig. Just watch. Stay down.
Oh, we didn't get started and the caddy crashed back in the middle of the pack.
My goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 cars on the pole. The green is out, and this time we are underway for sure.
Oh, Sean Monroe. Around he goes, and we've got a mess down in turn 1 again.
The battle for the lead once again.
Oh!
Craig Rodman, all 3 of them almost, yeah, all 3 of them spin. Rodman completed.
I think that, and we got another car.
And that's
Kevin
Harvick.
Oh, and he runs in the 19. Where did 19 car?
Well, I told you that he was running very slow at the bottom of the racetrack, and he stopped it. And Trickle makes contact with Eaton and spins.
Oh, and they all wrecked behind him.
Oh, nope, the 19 spins, but didn't hit him.
And Rodman looked like he was catching him. I think he just got the adrenaline going, trying to catch him so hard. Just went the corner a little bit hard and spun.
Last October and came close to winning that race. Finished second to Scott Hansen.
And McCowan goes on the inside of Rodman. Oh, and the 93 car Rodman hits the barrels, hits the tires, and Kevin Richards in 35 is spun. Out. Troy Ermish in the red car. You see the white car slowing down. Watch this red car. He has to go between 2 cars. The 25 Petty has a flat tire. Remember, we saw the left front tire flat. That's why he went straight. And
look at this fight deep in the field. Oh, we got them brushing the wall back there too, Steve.
And each other, I might add.
Well, that was a mess. Frank Moronsky out of Quartz Hill, California was one of those drivers. There he is. He was involved in that incident.
Is Nipper Allison. Oh, we got some trouble up in 3. Oh, several cars hard into the wall. We got about 7 or 8 cars. And
pushing gear, and away he goes. Oh, right in front of. Oh, did he get by? He did get by. How in the world?
Well, okay, how many rebuilds you had? He said, well, I'm up to maybe 4 or 5 now. I said, well, how many races on this engine? He says, well, I don't know, I lost track.
whoa, Rick, we got a pro.
13, Freddie Query. Oh, and around goes the 13, and I think Sean Monroe made contact with him.
Somebody did. He got his back.
Green flag in trouble on the front stretch. Corelli's in trouble. Cars spinning and crashing everywhere. 3, 4, 5, 6 involved. Make it 7, 8, and 9 as a huge.
Let's see what happened down here.
There's Bird on the black car on the outside. He gets in the corner a little too hard and nails the brakes, and around he goes, and he cannot get the car started, which means in the 61. And now we've got the leader side by side. Portingate with the advantage, and Petty slides off. Crafton just pulls in and knocks him into the tire there. And
And now from Hubert's onboard camera.
right in the back of Portland. Tough deal.
Finish. Oh, we got trouble. It's our leader, Portengay. The 14 car hard into the wall, sliding down the racetrack. Smoke off the tires. What a disaster for Steve Portengay.
Englebright will take the win. Pursley will come home second. Corelli third, but back behind them. Hold on tight. Look out.
Oh. You can see this one coming a mile away. The leaders had a clear view of the stall.
This is on board with Augie Vidovich, and Augie, of course, ended up in the fence. Here goes Augie getting turned out of turn number 4, and he'll hit the inside retaining wall. Oh, what a tough way to go.
That was a hard shot.
Absolutely.
Second place, number 3, West Banks. Getting into it there with the 7 of Frank Moronsky Jr. and paying the price.
Boy, I'll tell you what, the 7 car wasn't.
Let's have another look at what happened to road racer Chuck Billington here.
Well, he's fighting it.
Almost saved it.
A few cars just squeaking.
Wouldn't surprise me if he got some help, but no, he just carried it in there way too hard.
Speed was way too high.
Yeah,
locked the brakes up.
I said, you know, and it's easy to do. You start racing people.
When something happens like this, we get a full course caution.
Back end comes around. He tries to save it. It's too late. Pretty hard impact here with that. Good thing those tires are there. Tire barrier.
Grew up in Bakersfield, California. Whoa.
Oh, that's the 56 of Danny Burson.
Hard
He's into the
contact.
tires. Burson out of Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Going into a narrow part of the race. Lose contact again. Going to take them both off course.
Englebright and Holmes battling towards the